So we're almost finished with this project, and we're excited that we are pushing to try to completely finish the house by the end of the week. Hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free. Like I said, only a couple of things left to do, and this is very exciting for us. One of the main things, of course, is the floor here in the den and kitchen. We're putting down more of that composite flooring like we put in the living room that looks like hardwood. After we get the floor done, then we still have to do the baseboard all the way around. We're putting in new baseboard. So here we are in the process of painting all of the baseboard, so it's painted before we put it down. We don't have to mess with that later. We were going to do this out in the garage, but today the high is about 40. It's the first really cold day of the season. So we spread out tarps on the floor here in the living room and dining room so that we could get this painted in the warmth, since we got heat in here. So yesterday we finished putting the driveway sealer on this driveway. We come out this morning and look at what we find. Bear tracks. Isn't that cool? I don't know if a potential buyer would think that's neat or if it would scare them off. And the only thing that we have left to do to get the final inspection and the certificate of occupancy from the county is to put on all of the switch plates and receptacle covers. And then we can get the inspector out here and be done with it. That'll be a great accomplishment. These are obviously very simple to put on, but it just is surprising how time consuming it is when there are so many to do.
You got a lot of comments on your bear tracks short?
Yeah, and they're about mixed. I looked at some of your comments and they were all like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But half of mine are like, I don't know about that.
Well, it's funny because now they're completely disappeared. I guess where everything is finally dried out, cannot see them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it's a moot point at this point. Maybe it's
Many people have expressed concern over the soot stains on the fireplace. Here's Molly's mom cleaning it off using a trick that I learned by watching a realtor on YouTube. She's using a can of Scrubbing Bubbles bathroom cleaner and a stiff brush.
Okay, so I thought we were completely done on the outside, and then Molly decided she wanted a new light here, which I agree with. This is all old and decrepit. And we're going to put some shutters on. So as soon as I do that, then we'll be done. Turn the power off. I thought it was off. So I'm putting the ground wire on here, but the old metal box and the wire coming into it does not have a ground wire inside of it. So this is kind of pointless, but that's the way it's supposed to be done, so that's what I'm doing. Voila. So these shutters have a very simple mounting system. This comes with them. I don't know if I can get it to be in focus or not. But this is just plastic and it's got little barbs on it that face this way. You just drill a hole in, then you drive that in and the barbs catch and it won't pull out again. Very simple. You just have to make sure that the shutters are placed right, the height has to match and that sort of thing. Yeah. Easy. So here's a real challenge. Cutting in that jagged edge around the fireplace. It's doing a good job, but it's going to take a long time to do all of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out my arts and crafts skills.
So here's Barry's finished job of trimming the floor to go around the stone fireplace.
So we are coming right down to the wire. This is Friday morning and we have until Saturday night to finish it all. And then early next week, we start the process for it to go onto the market to be listed. So we're excited, but we're kind of overwhelmed. As you can see, the floor is finished. Barry finished the flooring last night. And today he is working on all of the baseboard that goes around there. And that's really the last major project. Other than that, we've got a lot of cleanup to do. And we've got a short little punch list to do. These are all fast little things, but they're just everywhere. So we got things like install the deadbolt on the front door. Now that the windows are painted, we can reinstall the window locks. Installing door stops. Installing the dining room light.
A lot of people have made a lot of comments about the colors that we chose, whether you like them or not, whatever. Now, unfortunately, on video, the camera just simply doesn't show the color very well. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. These two rooms are actually painted the same color from the same can of paint. But notice the one in the back looks blue. It's not blue. It's something has to do with the way the sun is shining through and reflecting off of something. I don't know. The actual color is more like the one that I'm standing in. But unfortunately, just from the videos, you can't really see the true color that we've chosen.
So the chain was too long, it's hanging way down, so I cut the chain off to the right length. And when I did that, then the chain is too short for the light to fit here on the ladder. So I couldn't hold up the light and make the connections at the same time. So it's a two-man operation now. So this actually seems like it's too low. You're gonna walk right into it. But there's supposed to be a dining room table here, and it should be 30 inches above the table. So that's where it goes. However, we can just raise it like that, and then we can just leave it up to the homeowner to put it at whatever level they want.
This now is just the perfect height to whack your head on.
Yeah, without seeing it ahead of time. So, one dining room ceiling fixture, good to go. Adjustable height.
Notice that it's the sun shining on the blue tarp that makes the walls in the living room look blue. The true color is actually more like this. Here's the kitchen appliances being delivered. We've got to check out each one to make sure it's not damaged.
We can do boards for you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna open it up real quick. Make sure it's not smashed. A long trip from China, you know?
Definitely.
So I went to lunch, and when I got back, I discovered that the appliances were delivered while I was gone, which is a good thing because we're supposed to be finished this house tomorrow and it needs the appliances. They were supposed to have been delivered last week. They were out on the truck to be delivered and the truck broke down. And so they had to reschedule for today, so I'm glad they're here. In the fireplace here, these are those propane gas logs, and we're just going to leave them in place. This surround here is all tarnished, so we've got this all taped off because we're going to paint that black. But the local Lowe's is out of the high temperature black paint, so we're all ready to paint it and we can't get the paint. We're going to have to go somewhere else to try to find it. And so Barry just got the dishwasher installed and it's actually running. Test run. It's nice and quiet. And the transition strips. Now this is between the hallway and the bathroom. Now this transition strip needs to go right here, but rather than try to notch around this, I'm going to cut off the bottom and just slide it underneath. So I use this tool. In one of my previous videos, somebody saw Barry using this and wondered what it was. I didn't know what it was actually called, so I had to ask him. This is his tool. It's pretty amazing. It's called an oscillator. He just calls it a zip tool. But see, there's tiny little, very fine little teeth right here. When you push it, the blade just vibrates back and forth. It's absolutely amazing how it works. So I put that there to get the thickness. Just like that. Isn't that cool? Now I have to do the same thing on the other side. So it's now 7 p.m. I'm going home. So Barry's got this painted with a high temp gloss black. It looks pretty good. I'm going to put it back together now. I know a lot of you were concerned about the soot on the fireplace here, and Molly's mom cleaned it off. It looks pretty good to me. Barry also painted the doors for this, taped it up and painted it. All right, it looks pretty good to me compared to that old tarnished brass that we used to have. Also, the soot stain was there, and the soot stain was really bad up here, and it's all completely clean now. So I'm happy with that. So a number of people have asked me what we're going to do about the bear tracks in the driveway. Well, after this sealer completely dried, the bear tracks disappeared. So took care of itself. So in the fourth bedroom, all of this was original, but it was all stained brown. So we painted it all. So now I'm rehanging this lower door. And we painted the hinges black because they were tarnished brass. Right back in the original holes. All right. There's a magnetic thing here. Still need to put the strike plate on it. Hanging the closet doors in the laundry room in the hallway. These are the last bifold closet doors that need to be hung. It's all good. So all the baseboard and quarter round in the house is painted white, and we started to put the white quarter round around the kitchen island, and we realized that the island and the floor are both wood stain, so the white didn't really work, so we had to go get some more quarter round and I'm staining it now so it looks better on the island. So everything else in the house is painted white like this. And so we had the quarter round that we needed for the island, and we painted it white just like we did everything else. But then when we laid the white down here around the island, it just didn't look right. So then we thought, it was already painted, so then we thought, well, we have a lot of black around as well. Of course, the black fireplace, all the doorknobs are black over there. So we thought, well, maybe we'll paint it black, so that's what it looks like. It was better than the white, but it still didn't look right. So here's the color of the stained wood. It matches the floor almost exactly. So I'm really glad we took the time to buy the extra stuff and stain it. This color is Minwax Special Walnut. And this is satin polyurethane. I'll probably do 2 coats of this. So we just did a final walkthrough looking to make the final punch list of little things that need to be done. So we all walked through together and we only found 2 tiny little things on the list that still need to be done. So we are done, y'all. I can't even believe it. We are done. It's like so surreal. One of them, see right back there, that's where the refrigerator goes. Now we have a large modern refrigerator to go in there, and it's designed to go through a 36-inch door. Exterior doors are generally 36 inches. This house was built in '73 and all the exterior doors are 34 inches, which means it won't fit through the door unless we actually take the doors off of the refrigerator and the door off of the house to fit it through. So instead, we're going to bring it up the deck stairs that we built and in through the French door because it will fit there. But it's a big, heavy thing, and we really need a little bit more muscle to help us get it up the half a flight of steps up onto the deck. So we're going to do that later this evening when we have some more help. Other than that, we're done. So we're really excited. So it's going to be going on in the market in a couple days, and just I'm sure I'm going to have the question. The asking price is basically what it has been appraised for, which is $425,000. Part of that, of course, is this because it's sitting on 5 acres, and acreage is worth a lot. But yeah, so the only thing that we have left now is a little bit of cleanup. The ladies are working on cleaning up, and we have a little bit left in the garage to clean up from our tools, and we are done. Hallelujah. So I will be doing another video soon. My next video will be a final walkthrough tour so you can see the whole thing from beginning to end. I know you've seen all kinds of bits and pieces, but I'll show you the whole thing all at once. So look forward to that. I certainly am. Thanks for watching, everybody. Live simple, live free. You be blessed.
Clean up, clean up.